Hello.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I feel privileged to welcome SMILE DG Dr. Mayuresh Varke as chief guest for the Sakhis program of today. This is for the first time that we have invited DG for our program, and he has been very gracious to accept our invitation to grace this occasion. I feel very happy to welcome DG-elect Kailash Jethani, who has also taken time out from his busy schedule to be with us today. Well, what is this program of today? Can you think of a rightful position in society without ensuring that one is empowered? We have assembled here for a rendezvous with our charming Rotarian Vinita Venkatesh, Managing Director of Ocean to Door India Private Limited, to get her perspective on how to get our rightful positions in society. She stands tall in the male bastion of imports and exports through the digital platform. She also happens to be the wife of Rotary International Director A.S. Venkatesh. On behalf of Sakhis, a very warm and special welcome to Rotarian Vinita ma'am, for whom we have all gathered here today. I welcome one and all. We shall start the program by taking blessings of Ma Saraswati. Can we have the video? May I request DG Mayuresh, Rotarian Vinita, DG Kailash, Rotarian Satish Mane, and representatives of Sakhi group to light the lamp virtually.
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसारपरमा आद्यां जगद्व्यापिनीं वीणा पुस्तकधारिणीम् अभयदा जाड्यान्धकारापहा हस्ते स्फाटिकमालिकां विदधतीं पद्मासने संस्थितां वन्दे तां परमेश्वरीं भगवतीं बुद्धिप्रदां शारदाम्।
I must acknowledge the help of Harsh Makol, Rotarian Harsh Makol's son, Amay Makol, in preparing this lighting of the lamp video. Without taking any more of your time, we plunge directly into the proceedings of the day. I now call upon our most experienced Sakhi, Rotarian Dr. Leena Lokras, much revered Rotarian, to give you details not only about the purpose of the day, but also information about the group called Sakhi, and guide you through today's session. Over to you, Rotarian Dr. Leena.
Thank you, Meeta. Respected SMILE District Governor Dr. Mayuresh, DG Kailash Jethani, today's celebrity speaker Rotarian Vinita, and my dear friends and guests. I am privileged to showcase our group of women Rotarians in District 3142, aptly named Sakhi, meaning a friend or a companion. We started this group with just a few of us with whom we could share our happiness, good or bad times, our dreams and our fears. We developed a very strong bond of friendship amongst us. And slowly, as they say, that people kept joining and this karma became larger and larger. Today we are around 150 in this group. We formulated our objectives after a lot of discussion, and we wanted to be there for each other, learn from each other, develop our skills, develop relations, and showcase our businesses like they do in RMB. Past President Satish Mane helped us to formulate our objectives without this body becoming a parallel body to any organization or institution. And thus, Sakhi was conceived as an informal body of women Rotarians in 3142. Being an informal group, we do not have any structure or a constitution, but only volunteers to organize our programs. It is similar in many ways to VIRI, that is Women in Rotary International, which has been blessed by RI presidents and RI directors and all those who from the Rotary world. Our guest speaker, Rotarian Vinita, is also a member of VIRI, and in many of our group members are also a part of VIRI. We started working for the group by having a grand Navratri celebration. Subsequently, we had speaker sessions, fellowship events, soft skill training sessions, Rangoli competitions, vocational talks by entrepreneurs and businesswomen from our own group, and felicitation of women achievers from all walks of life, and so forth and so on and so forth. As the new Rotary year began, we just wanted our Smile DG to be with us, to bless us. And so we started the new Rotary year's program by inviting a very gracious, a leader in her own way, Vinita ji, as our guest speaker. But we also wanted our own leader to be with us, to bless us and give his best wishes. As DG Dr. Mayuresh takes over the leadership now, and DG Kailash in the coming year, we as a group extend our strong support and always wish you all the very best. Thank you for being with us, Dr. Mayuresh and Kailash. I now request past President Dr. Meenal to play the AV of Dr. Mayuresh, District Governor 3142. Thank you, Meenal. Over to you, Governor Dr. Mayuresh.
Thank you, Leena, and thank you, Meenal, at the outset for that wonderful AV introduction. Good afternoon, friends. Our special guest for today, Rotarian Vinita ji. Greetings from District 3142. District Governor-elect Kailash. We have past District Governor KRRFC from Nepal 3292, past District Governor Kiranji with us here. All the gracious ladies, most of who are members of our team for the District 2122. So thank you so much to be a part of our team of 3142 and all the other fellow travelers in this path of service during this year and further in the Rotary journey. It's a great pleasure to be here along with some of the first ladies of 3140 who are also here, whom we had the pleasure of working with when they were the first ladies of our district unified 3140. We have Vidya here. I think I saw Swati Kulkarni ji here. Surekha is here. It's great to share the stage with such gracious ladies whom I had the opportunity to interact and work with during my Rotary journey. And that's the beauty of this platform of Rotary Friends, because this is a platform which is an unbiased platform. This is a platform which gives us this menu of opportunities across the globe to touch someone, to help someone, to change the life of someone. And together, as all of us are Rotarians, and together as Rotarian friends, we serve people. We empower people by our actions and our deeds. And we also inspire people by the acts of integrity and honesty that all of us exemplify. Women empowerment and girl empowerment has a special emphasis in this particular Rotary year, as it's one of the trust areas which is very close to the heart of our RI president. And this is that lucky year, friends, that all of us have this opportunity to work with an Indian who's going to head the Rotary International after a very long time of 10 years. And this area of girl empowerment is going to be handled none other than our RI director, Venki, whose gracious spouse we have today as our special guest to address us on this topic of empowering women. There's no special need to mention that all of us are together in this goal of empowering and encouraging this fraternity to come along with and join our Rotary family. And I personally am definitely of that opinion where we need to increase the percentage of the gracious lady Rotarians in our district, because we are slightly below the average if that one is expected. And I'm sure in the years to follow, along with this year and in the years to follow, we definitely would increase our Rotary family of lady Rotarians. And this is the forum, friends, which can be labeled as the base which can be utilized to achieve this goal of empowering women, getting them to join our Rotary family and working together in this path of service. So let's make that difference, friends. Let's be that inspiration. Let's connect to the world. Let's open opportunities for people as we move along this path of Rotary. And last but not the least, friends, let's go forth, serve to change lives. Let's touch people. And all of you are going to be our fellow travelers. And it's going to be a great pleasure working with all of you. So thank you for allowing me to be a part of this August gathering and sharing the stage with all you gracious ladies. It's very tough to leave you, so many gracious ladies at the same time, but I have a task to perform subsequently. So I'll have to take your leave. So thank you so much, and kindly excuse for not being able to stay with you for a longer time. But always there, whenever required, if at all, to help you in your goal, which can become a common goal for all of us. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Governor Dr. Mayuresh, for those kind words. And yes, we are always there not only in developing women membership in our district, but everything that you would require from us. Friends, there are three kinds of good speakers. One who gets into the subjects, second who gets the subject into himself, and the third who gets the subject into the hearts of the audience. And I credit Dr. Mayuresh as one of the speaker with all the three qualities. Thank you, Governor, for your kind words and taking out time from your rather you rescheduled your appointments to be with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. My pleasure. And I'll take your leave. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Now I request past President Dr. Radhika to introduce District Governor-elect Kailash Jethani. Radhika?
Thank you, Lina.
Dr. Radhika Bondwe? Yeah.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yeah.
Lina? Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Lina. Good afternoon, Rotarian Vinita, all district dignitaries, friends, and all my dear Sakhis. I'm extremely overwhelmed to get the opportunity to introduce DG Kailash Jethani today. Kailash is one of the most dynamic and popular Rotarian and the fastest growing leader of District 3142. Why I'm saying so? Here is the reason why. He joined Rotary in 2005, president in 13-14, assistant governor in 16-17, district secretary in 18-19, district chief coordinator in 19-20. So DG in 8 years after his presidentship. So Kailash is not only the fastest, but the youngest DG of 3142. मैं age की बात नहीं कर रही हूँ. Even by age, he is the youngest. So all the East Club members who are present today must be feeling proud that he is from their club. Kailash is a construction technologist currently in business of building, buying, and into real estate management. Kailash has proven that nothing can beat hard work, and the multiple awards say so. He received Club Builder Award in 2017 and Avenue of Service Citation 2016 from Rotary International. Thrice, he is a recipient of District Service Award. Thrice, he is DRCC. Kailash has also received the prestigious Civil Award from Thane Municipal Corporation, Thane Gunijan. Kailash as a leader also believes in giving. He is a Polaris Society member, benefactor, major donor to the Rotary Foundation. He is happily married to Darshana, who is also a Rotarian and is involved in gifting and wrapping business. They are blessed with twin daughters. Rashi, a mass media graduate who works for a renowned PR firm, and Ria, a financial market graduate who is pursuing further studies in CFA level 2. Sakhis, here I present to you the most dynamic, straightforward leader who speaks his mind, DGE Kailash Jethani. Over to you, Kailash.
Thank you. At the outset, let me give my greetings to Ma'am Vinita, because I'm sure you guys don't need to thank us, because I'm sure that you understand, Mayuresh and myself, we both don't have any option but to come here when Vinita ji is here, because otherwise Venki sir will pull me up. There are other dignitaries, ARFC Kiran. My compliments to you and thank you for attending this. This is happening in our district. All the people behind this program, Sakhi, I've been associated with this initiative from day one, and we have ensured as much as possible that it should not come at crossroads with Rotary. Rotary has to be going in the way that it goes, and Sakhi has to just complement it. It should be a catalyst to Rotary and not work in conflict with Rotary. And till now, we have seen that it has immensely helped Rotary clubs with a lot of women folk coming together and enjoying the programs, though you have not invited me for any of the programs. But I'm sure that the reviews that I get of the programs are really, really good. And I guess it is helping us retain a lot of lady members. A rupee earned is a rupee saved is rupee earned, and I'm sure a lady member retained is worth 10 lady members added to the organization. Friends, I would like to tell you that in Rotary, at least the opportunities are there for all the ladies to take up. We, at least I can speak for myself, and we don't believe in racism. And in Rotary also, we are not taught these things. If there are any issues which are cropping up, it may be incidental, not by design. So I guess the crusade is needed. The crusade of fighting racism is needed. And we should be having the woman empowerment cells in our teams. In fact, for the knowledge of our chief guest today, Vinita ji, we have decided to have a DEI cell the next year, in the year 2022-23. And Leena, one of the organizers of today, past president Leena, is going to lead that DEI, Diversity, Equity and Inclusion Cell, which will have women empowerment as one of the areas. Friends, I mean to say is that we don't have to fight a crusade. We don't have to be crusaders. We don't have to make it you versus us, you guys versus us, women versus men. We don't have to make it that way, because there are a lot of men who are supporting you guys. Likewise, there are a lot of women who are supporting us in our roles, not only in Rotary, but in office, in our professions, at home, in our lives. We are surrounded by you guys, and you are only helping us make these lives better. So if we want to make a point, we have to do it together. It can't be you women folk versus we men folk. We have to be with you when we are trying to make a point, and this point we are trying to make is for the outer world. In Rotary, if there are problems, we'll sort it out, but we don't have to kind of make it that obvious. I believe there are no problems, but if there are, myself as a leader of the district will ensure that there are no more problems, and we will try to increase the percentage of representations from the club in the district teams. And I'm sure that in the coming years, if we are alert and alive to these issues in the coming years, we'll be more alert and alive, and probably we'll freeze out the problems that we are facing at this point in time. So keep us with you is what the message is. I'm sure that today's program will be a hugely successful program. I'm not saying it because Vinita ji is the chief guest, but I'm sure that with the kind of profile she comes, the kind of background she has, it will be really worthwhile to kind of listen to her. So I'll end my talk here. Thank you. Thank you for having me here. And you can proceed, please.
Thank you, Kailash. And yes, we are going to complement each other. We are not at loggerheads with any of the males in Rotary. We are always there for you, and we will do whatever you wish us to do as a unit, but individually, of course, we are all with you.
Yeah, I was a little scared with the title of the program today.
Friends, great leaders don't set out to be a leader. They set out to make a difference. It's never about the role, but always about the goal. And these words aptly describe our DGE Kailash. Thank you, Kailash, for being with us. I know you too have an installation as a chief guest you have to attend tonight, but still you took out time and you are with us. I truly appreciate your gesture. Thank you. Thank you so much. Friends, we have our guest, our friend, past President Satish Mane, a well-wisher of women Rotarians in our district, having known all over for his work in women empowerment and microcredit. He has been instrumental in getting a package grant of 50,000 US dollars, which has benefited 1,500 women from the district 3140. He's a charter member of Action Group of Microcredit. And as I mentioned earlier, he guided us in the formulation of this, of the working of Sakhi Group. Satish is also from the same club as DG Kailash, that is Rotary Club of Thane East. And I would like him to bless us and be with us, guide us. Satish, if you're there, you can give your best wishes and say a few words.
Thank you, Lina, for those generous words. Friends, those who are seeing me after a long time, don't rub your eyes. It is me, Satish Mane only. Let me guarantee you. First of all, good afternoon to all Sakhis. I'm really glad to see this informal group of Sakhis doing so much good work in such a short span. My congratulations to all Sakhis for that. In fact, as Lina and DG Kailash put it, the idea of Sakhis germinated when we as senior Rotarians, district officers, noticed that the woman folk, in spite of being very successful club president or showing great leadership qualities as a social leader, still they were not preferred for important roles in district. And I am saying preferred because their skills and qualities, talents were always, I would put it this way, eclipsed by we men folk work. Maybe because we still live in a patriarchal society. Hence, this idea of Sakhi was born with just a thought that these Sakhis should help each other to showcase their best. And as Kailash said, mind you, it was not with the idea of proving that Sakhis are equal or better, because I believe that thought itself is self-defeating. It was just the question of asserting what, as Vinita is going to say, what was their rightful position. And therefore, the objective was to complement, supplement, share with each other talent, resources, and importantly, create a platform to display the same. And today I see the objectives are being achieved. I want to be brief because there is a great speaker after me. So hence with this, I wish you Sakhis all the best and be assured that whenever you need our help, we will always be there. But we are also sure that whenever we need your help, you will always be there. It is not going to be one way, and it is not that you will require only our help. We will also require your help, and we are sure you will always be there. I am signing off here with more power to equality. Best of luck, Sakhis, and thank you for the invitation. Best luck.
Thank you, Satish. Friends, a good leader is not how many followers you have, but how many leaders you create. And thank you, Satish, for showing us the way, believing in us, and making us aware of our own potential. I'm sure that you will always be there for us whenever we need your help. Thank you. Thank you for coming here. Thank you so much. We'll come back to you again and again whenever we require your help. Over to Sucheta. Sucheta,
Yes.
you're there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah. Good evening and welcome, dear all. We always can create a successful niche for ourselves in whichever field we choose to trade. And one such perfect example of the same is amongst us here today. And I am feeling delighted and honored to introduce Rotarian Vinita Venkatesh to all of you present here today. She is a name to reckon with in the shipping industry. She is the managing director of Ocean to Door India Private Limited, Hyderabad, an international cargo logistics service provider with a global network. She is a partner in Magic Hive Manpower Development Company, Chennai, offers manpower recruitment and training services across industries in India and overseas. She is also the proprietor in Popular Maritime, Chennai, engaged in maritime consultancy work. Rotarian Vinita has an impressive academic records. She is an MBA from IIM Ahmedabad, holds a bachelor's degree in economics and statistics from Mumbai University. She is a member of the Institute of Chartered Shipbrokers, London, member of the Association of Maritime International Commercial Interests and Expertise, Chennai, are just a few of them. Rotarian Vinita is a proud member of the Rotary Club of Chennai, Chennai Towers in RI District 3232. In her Rotary career, Rotarian Vinita has served as Director, Vocational Service and International Service and Director of Membership Development. Happily married to S. Venkatesh, who is a Rotary International Director 2123. As Venkatesh, S. Venkatesh and Vinita are level 3 major donors with a contribution of over $50,000. I would like to invite Rotarian Vinita to share her thoughts on how to get the rightful position in society by building up your skills and fight all odds to achieve what you want by maintaining a perfect balance and harmony in life. Please welcome the beautiful and poised Rotarian Vinita Venkatesh, a lady with both beauty and brains, with a round of applause. Friends, please put up your questions if you have in the chat box. Vinita will answer it afterwards. Thank you. Vinita ji is all yours.
Thank you so much, Sucheta, for that lovely introduction. Good afternoon, everybody. I bring greetings from my club, the Rotary Club of Chennai Towers, District 3232, and my husband, sorry, partner is the correct word in Rotary nowadays, RID Venki. I'm so happy and so proud to be here with all of you vibrant Rotarians of District 3142. In the past few weeks of interaction with the Sakhi group, primarily with past President Rotarian Sucheta, and also on a Zoom call with Rotarian past President Dr. Leena, who I now hear, and I'm so delighted to hear that she's going to be the chair for 22-23 of the DEI cell of District 3142. The motivation and drive of the Sakhis is so visible and so very, very impressive. It was really great and heartening to listen to DG Mayuresh, DG Kailash, past President Satish. Their support and respect for the Sakhi group is truly encouraging. I'm also so happy to see here Vidya, Ruta and Gauri, whom I have had occasion to spend time and some very, very enjoyable times with lots of chatting and exchange while traveling with Venki. So friends, I'd like to say to all of you that I am no expert on Rotary. I have had a fairly successful corporate career in an industry full of men, shipping. And so I am going to give you some messages here that I believe in personally. Please take them seriously or please take them lightly as you feel appropriate. All of us who have joined Rotary have joined it for different reasons. Some for service, some for business networking, some inspired by a Rotarian, some for just fun, and many for a combination of these. Whatever may be the inducement to have joined Rotary, we are all today proud of our Rotary membership and we are proud Rotarians. So maybe this is a good time to look back at the journey of Rotary to become a journey of women to become members of Rotary. I don't know how many of you are aware of this, but way back in 1950, it was apparently a club from India who made a pioneering move and asked RI to permit women members by deleting the word male from the Rotary Club constitution. The suggestion was, of course, shut down immediately. But slowly and steadily, repeated petitions were made through the years by different clubs in different countries. Almost 3 decades passed, and then a club in California decided to defy Rotary International and decided enough is enough and admitted women as members, and that was in 1978. Of course, the club was immediately dechartered by RI, but they went to court to fight for their rights. And finally, ladies, 37 years after the first proposal, as late as in 1987, the United States Supreme Court ruled to permit women membership in Rotary. So, my dear friends, let's recognize the fabulous opportunity that we all have today to become Rotarians, thanks to others who fought long and hard for us. Now, there are 2 fabulous reasons why we are today very, very fortunate to be Lady Rotarians. 2 elements that give us a wonderful opportunity to catapult ourselves into visibility in the Rotary world. First, what better time can there be to be a part of Rotary in India than with President Shekhar at the helm, espousing the cause of gender equality with his focus on empowering girls? 2, gender diversity is today a big part of Rotary International's philosophy and plans to take Rotary forward. I don't know how many of you are aware of this, but President Shekhar Mehta's board of 19 members has 9 lady directors. That is 47%. For the vice chairman of his board, he has selected a lady. And of course, a lady is the president-elect of Rotary International. Come on, people. If this is not ladies creating Rotary history, then what is? All of us should be tremendously inspired by this. And I'm sure all of you are, I think. But all of us should also pledge to make this count for us in our Rotary journeys. All right, so what's the way forward for each one of us? I'm going to put before you that one of the critical elements that will shape our comfort level in our Rotary clubs is attitude. I hope all of you agree with me. Whose attitude? The attitude of the club members, the attitude of the club leadership, the attitude of the club leadership legacy, all the past presidents, right? What is their attitude towards a lady Rotarian? What is their attitude towards a lady Rotary leader? Will impact hugely our comfort in this movement. How much opportunity are we given? How much are our ideas acknowledged? All this matters, isn't it? Who do you think, who else's attitude matters in our Rotary journey? What do you think? I want each of you to take half a minute to tell me who else's attitude matters in our Rotary journey. I'll be happy if you would like to enter in the chat box. Whose attitude do you think matters in our Rotary journey? How successful, how comfortable we are as Lady Rotarians? Come on, let me see some answers. Yes, I can see family. True, very important. The support that we get from the family. And yes, many of you have said that it is actually our attitude that matters a lot. Our self-image, our behavior too, which matters. How professionally are we presenting ourselves? What is the quality of ideas that we are offering to the club? Are we stepping up? Are we showing up? So let's remember to always communicate through our behavior that we are responsible, we are capable, and we are hardworking to accept the responsibility and to see it through to a successful completion. But often it is our own attitude that stands in our way, our own low confidence. So, ladies, my first mantra is get out of your own way. We need to examine our attitude and our behavior and make sure that we attract what we are ready for. And when we communicate this, that will hugely impact the attitude of everybody else and our comfort and our success. I hope you agree with me. Next, I want to discuss with you. So now I'm coming to the second mantra. Okay, I have third mantras for you. Third of my personal mantras. Next, I want to discuss with you all another critical aspect, which is, well, our femininity. Now, that's really a wonderful thing, right? I always feel we are so lucky compared to men because we can wear so many types of outfits, shoes, colors, jewelry, and that's something that we all enjoy, don't we? There are many, many wonderful aspects to being a woman, nurturing others, caring for them, cooking for those you love, tending for your families. All of these roles are a part of our identity, a part of who we are. And we love doing all of this. Now, when we talk of gender equality, what does it mean? That we want to be treated as equals, right? To my mind, the men at our workplaces and outside our families assess us and treat us based on their experience of women. Let me share one experience that I have had. I was once traveling abroad with a new boss, a company that I joined, the MD of the company, and it was the first time that we were both traveling abroad together. So we landed at Amsterdam airport and we had some meetings in Brussels. So we traveled by car up to Brussels, and when we reached the hotel, it was about 12 noon and we had a meeting at 2 p.m. So he said to me, okay, so we have to leave from the hotel at 1:30 in the afternoon. And at that time it was 12, okay? We had been traveling overnight the whole night. So I went to the room, and then since we had to leave at 1:30 and since I was traveling with the MD, I was down at 1:15 after having showered, dressed up, got all my presentations together, my laptop, everything, and I was waiting down for him. And then he comes down at 1:30 and he's so shocked to see me there. He says, what? You're already here? So I said, yes, sir, because you said we have to leave at 1:30. So he said, oh, good, very good, very good. And I said, wow, what happened? So he said, no, every time I go anywhere with my wife and whatever time we are supposed to leave, she's never ready on time because she's taking so much time to get dressed up. And, you know, it just struck me that he has recruited me for my professional skills. He is traveling with me because he believes that I can convert the business. But yet, he is so surprised because his expectation out of me is so low. And so, ladies, I really feel, and this some of you might agree with and some of you might not agree with, but truly it has worked for me. We should de-genderize ourselves when we are acting officially. When we are in Rotary or when we are in an official gathering, it's not about men or women. It's about people. It's about a team. So in a Rotary get-together, let me ask you, how many times do we see men going to the washroom in a group? How many times do we see men refreshing makeup, combing their hair, looking in the mirror? There's nothing wrong with any of this. But I feel that if we are a little bit conscious of our habits and we're not projecting ourselves as women, but simply as Rotarians, irrespective of our gender, it will go a long, long way in bonding with the members of the club and promoting a buddy feeling. So one of the first things that I tell the ladies who join my team at work, and this is my second mantra: don't pour the tea. Whenever there is an official meeting or a Rotary meeting and the waiter brings the tea service and the snacks, what is our instinctive behavior? To start pouring the tea, to passing around the biscuits, right? No, 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 never ever pour the tea. Let the waiter or any other member do that job. When a man pours tea, he is considered gracious. When a woman pours tea, she is submissive. So ladies, no pouring the tea, no passing the snacks at any Rotary. Okay? All right. Now to the third and last aspect that I thought we should discuss, which is leadership. I always believe that women are natural leaders. We are so good at multitasking. We are great at cross control. We are truly gifted at people management, right? Just think back at all the in-laws and all the maids and help that we have. Why then do we see so few women at leadership positions in Rotary? So I'm going to ask all of you to again take half a minute to write down one word in the chat box why you think ladies do not take up leadership positions in Rotary. Okay, lack of time. Okay. Fear of failure. Sure, yeah. Priorities set by family are very important. I agree. Mhm. Okay, great. Thank you so much for being so participative and putting in your comments, because it's very important. I'm sure this is also a very important feedback to the Sakhi group on what we think we need to address. So all of you sitting here are accomplished professionals in your fields, right? Now, I would urge each one of you to be mindful and have a plan regarding leadership in Rotary. Like many of you have written in the chat box, each one of us is at a different phase in our careers and in our life. And the time that we give to Rotary depends on this. That's totally fair and acceptable. However, depending on your personal timeline, please offer to serve as committee members, chairs, serve on the board of the club. So we are slowly building our knowledge and experience in Rotary. Today, we might be busy with children or with old elders in the family, or we might not feel confident enough to take it up. But take up the small positions so that when you feel the time is right, you can leap into that leadership position. And believe me, doing all these small assignments as committee chairs, committee members will build up that confidence in us. And not only will build up the confidence, will build up the passion to do more and to become a Rotary leader. So why is it so important that we take up leadership positions? Well, we will inspire and motivate other ladies to become leaders. We will provide a good public image of Rotary and inspire more women to join Rotary. We will be able to drive change. We will be able to increase acceptance of women leadership in Rotary. There are so many positive reasons why we should step up there and assume that chair. But do you know what is the most important reason for you to take up leadership roles? The most important reason for you to take up A leadership role is because you owe it to yourself. You owe it to your capabilities, your expertise, that it is not hidden behind doing roles of comparing for governor's visit, sitting prettily in saris and introducing speakers at district conferences. If I ever see any of you Sakhis doing comparing at any meeting that I attend, I promise you I'll personally pull out that mic from your hands and throw it away. There is nothing wrong in doing comparing, but we've done it long enough, haven't we? Let's get the men to dress up prettily, wear a nice tie, comb their hair, and talk on the mic, comparing. And this brings me, ladies, to my third mantra. Take your rightful place in Rotary, ladies. Your place is not in singing invocations and doing stage decor for Rotary events. Your rightful place is to be the boss lady there on stage. Go on, do it. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you. It was really wonderful, Vinita ji. Yes, you rightly said that many women have a tendency to place their ambition at the back seat owing to certain factors. Sakesh, it's never too late to get up and start afresh, as Vinita ji has suggested. It's also never so that it's very difficult to make a mark of your own. So thank you so much, Vinita ji, for enlightening all of us on a very, very interesting and important topic by giving some practical tips. So it is important to live your dreams by building your core skills and realizing your potential to the fullest. Thank you very much, Vinita ji. It was a wonderful speech. And now I call Lina, if any questions are there in the chat box. So
No,
Vinita
there
ji
weren't
can.
any questions. There weren't any questions. Vinita ji has explained the concept of leadership in such a manner that I think everybody is really thinking deep where I
Right.
am and where I want to be. So I think that was a very good thought that you have given us, Vinita. We hope one day, very soon, in our Rotary district, we have a lady Rotarian who would be leading this district. And the day that whoever one of us becomes, I'm sure that nobody is going to forget to invite you, because you are here to sow that
Right.
seed and to sow that, you have inspired us all to be there, not only if I can say that, as dolls, but to be seen as leaders. Thank you so much, Vinita, for inspiring us and showing us the way that we have to inspect ourselves. We have to uh, introspect ourselves and see where we want to go from here. It's like a strategic planning, where we are and where we want to go. Thank you so much. I request Madhavi,
Yeah.
past President Madhavi Kharote, to propose a vote of thanks. You look lovely,
Uh, Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I have been assigned to give the vote of thanks. It's a task which has to be done meticulously as it is what I feel. And not to miss out anyone who has done the work or who has been a part of this program. But if I do miss out, please accept my faux pas and excuse me for the same. I begin by thanking the Smile DG, Dr. Mayuresh, for sparing time from his busy schedule and gracing the occasion. Thanks for his kind words and best wishes. Now, as quoted, I had read a quote somewhere that women are the one half of the society and give birth to the other half of the society. So if it is to be said, they are the complete entire society. So even though we are the entire society, we have to create our own place. And I would like to thank Rotarian Vinita Venkatesh to put a light on the same. I liked all the three mantras and I agree to the first one absolutely wholeheartedly, that it is our own attitude which makes us do things and create our own space. Unless and until we have our own attitude, our own thoughts, our own principles to put in place, we can't create any space, then we can't throw away the mic as becoming the MOC, or we will just accept it and do whatever has been assigned to us by the male counterparts, because they feel that as if to create a, a bling to the event, you need women. But I think men can equally create bling and make the event successful. So women have to become the leaders and bosses and tell the men to do the jobs that women have been always assigned. So next time, I think we can call male members to have an invocation song at every event that we start. Second mantra was to degeneralize ourselves, so that people have those. I'm not talking about the feminism part, but it is generally that we have to. People should not have thoughts that अरे ये lady है ना, ये तो देर से आएगी, हाँ ये है ना, वो उसको बोल दूंगा ना तो वो चाय लेके आएगी. So we should ourselves create that space and degeneralize ourselves. And the third one was to take our rightful place, that I've already said, that thanks to you people, I think the ladies will start thinking over it and apply to their own lives. So next time when you see any of us on the being the MOC, also, you surely should take away the mic, Vinita ji. Thanks a lot. I thank DG Kailash Jethani, another young DG rising on the east horizon of 3142. Your best wishes and your support always mean a lot. I thank another Sakha of the Sakhi group for always guiding and motivating us to do something better and innovative. Thanks a lot, a very dear friend of mine, Rotarian Satish Mane. Now, to cherish and enjoy the moments of glory, we need to know the work that goes behind the scenes. So I would like to extend my thanks to the workers in front of the curtain and in behind the curtains. I thank Rotarian Leena, Rotarian Nita, Rotarian Sucheta, Rotarian Radhika for super execution of the event. I also thank the Tech Whiz, Rotarian Meenal, and also express gratitude to Rotarian Narendra Rao for the guidance. I also thank Anay Makol for the super brilliant video of the lamp lighting. It was something new and innovative. I thank Rotarian Neha, Sudha, Resham, Manisha, and Jyoti for the back support. And on a lighter note, I would like to end on a lighter note. The person who gives the vote of thanks is seldom thanked. So I extend my thanks to myself, Rotarian Madhavi, for such a wonderful vote of thanks. And I also extend my gratitude to all the Sakhis for pushing aside their warm afternoon siesta and making room the bright blue. Thanks a lot, everyone.
Thank you.
Madhavi, if I can take from here, I wish to thank Rotarian Gauri Hiremat from 3170, DGN SP Bagadia from 3250, ARRFC PDG Kiran from District 3292, that is Pokhara, Nepal, Rotarian Dr. Rita Handa from Hubli Center Central, and Dr. Madhavi Pandya is here with us. The First Lady Anjali Wadke is with us. Swati Kulkarni, Swati is here, and Vidya Subramaniam. Thank you all for
Surekha
joining.
Durandar also is there.
Surekha Durandar, yes. Thank you, Surekha, for being with us. Yeah, over to Meeta.
Yeah, so you please accept my FOPA, and I think I should have expressed the vote of thanks to all the dignified ladies, those who have joined on this platform. Thanks every senior Rotarian and the first ladies and the district higher position dignitary ladies from all the different parts of the world. I think we have someone from Nepal, so I thank all of them. Thanks a lot for joining.
Meeta, you have to unmute. Meeta has to unmute. Yes, Meeta.
Can you hear me?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Yeah. Thank you all. I must thank Rotarian Vinita ma'am for such a inspirational talk. We all had a wonderful time. And all the ladies for being here and making this a wonderful session. With this, the main proceedings of the sessions come to an end. However, those who wish to stay back for fellowship can do so for another 15 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Vinita ji, once again.
Yes,
Thank you, Vinita. It was lovely to have you with us.
Thank you very
wonderful.
Looking
Well
forward
done,
to it so
Sakis.
much in the next
Well done,
time.
Sakis. Vinita ji, this is Satish here. Can I ask a question now?
May I? Yes. Even I want to ask a question.
Vinita ji, can I ask a
It's a
question
women's forum.
informally?
Satish ji, first we will ask.
Okay, Sakis first.
Let Satish
No,
ask
go ahead.
and then leave.
No, for a change, you say males first, males
Yes,
first,
No, no,
instead of
correct.
ladies first.
Sure, go
We are
ahead.
equal. So who came first?
I
may
agree,
ask first.
Satish. I agree, Satish. Sudha, नको दरवेळी मेल.
सुचेता प्रोग्राम चांगला झाला.
Wow, thank you.
सतीश विचार लवकर.
Right,
तुला
Vinita
chance
ji,
दिला.
I just wanted to ask you frankly, ji, you broke the ceiling as far as shipping industry is concerned. The same thing I wanted to ask you. Rotary में एक और एक होता है जिसके वजह से the women are always a little behind the men. It is what we call as a fellowship. We men stick together after the meeting till 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock without botheration of घर में खाना बनाए कि नहीं बनाए सब. So what was used to happen? We male bond and then it is very easy to pick only our male friends in the district. This is what was very not intentionally but very subconsciously happening. And this were at the disadvantage. The women were at the disadvantage. Same must be in the corporate. How did you break that?
So yeah, Satish, thanks a lot. In fact, you know, when I was thinking about talking and what I should talk, this was one of the items that I really wanted to talk about. So, you know, very similar to Naren, I ask you to please mute everybody else because there's some other noise. Yeah. So, so you know, in the shipping industry also, Satish, it's very similar because you know this fellowship and cocktails and stuff is a
Correct.
very important part of the whole bonding. So in what you said, there are actually two questions. One, how do women participate in that? And two, how do we manage the fact that it's going on till late at night and we have our families to worry about, right? For the first question, I'd like to say that, you know, like, for example, I'm not much of a drinker. And definitely I can't have like 4 or 5 pints and all what all the guys have. And I don't think any of us can have. But I think very possible for lady Rotarians to just hold one glass and take the whole evening, number one. Number two, strategically, I will tell you that it's good to take a long glass of Sprite, which can pass for vodka. So
that was a good tip.
So you can hang out there, and you know, regarding home, this was another element which is also related to our corporate career. I honestly feel that life is about marketing and managing relationships. Right? You want to have a career, you have to manage your relationship with your husband, your family, your maids, your driver, your kids, everybody, so that they support you, right? So if you are going to be a part of Rotary and if the family is supporting us because we are doing good, right, by doing Rotary, it's not about drinking and partying, it's also about the amount of service that we do in Rotary. I think that, you know, 1 night a week or 2 nights a week, and now because of the pandemic, it's become so much easier because hardly any fellowship, right? So yes, it is one element of it, but I think it is possible to manage, and that is why I said about, you know, hanging out only the women to. If we are Rotarians, you go up. Doesn't matter if the Rotary guys are drinking. So what? Our husbands drink. Everybody drinks.
Correct. This is a kiss for all of you.
Sudha, you can go now.
Hello. Sucheta,
is-
can I?
Yeah,
Sucheta, can I?
Yeah, Sudha wanted to ask something. Sudha
Okay.
has got-
Yeah. Yes.
Sudha is there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Thank you. Everybody has already said it's been absolute brilliant to hear you. And being a corporate woman myself for 28 years, I can absolutely understand and relate to a lot of stuff that you've shared today. with respect to Rotary, I guess also I think it's more relevant in the Rotary world, not so much in corporate. In Rotary world, as a woman leader, so I've been a past president, and as a woman leader within the Rotary circumstances, within the Rotary crowd, you often see that the spouses of Rotarians, men, get very uncomfortable when they see a woman president or a woman director as a part of the core team, you know, and that always takes you a step back because you don't want to create, you know, problems. And somewhere I feel that also causes the men to keep the, you know, even if you are a great leader, and I have two questions and it's going to come one after the other. So I feel even you are a great leader and they recognize it, but just to keep the overall decorum a little manageable, you know, I think that's what is often seen, and I've encountered it in my professional, I mean, in my Rotary career, not so much in professional, in the corporate world. I guess in the corporate world, it's somewhat accepted, you know, but in the Rotary world, because there's a lot of family stuff that happens. And if you're, you know, if your husband is not with you for your events, or if you are standing shoulder to shoulder with a man who is, say, a district officer, or you often see more, you know, that really welcome as much. Do you see something like this, and how do you generally handle situations like that?
So, you know, in this was actually what I was talking about, the second element about de-genderization. As much as we can project ourselves as a buddy, you know, as somebody who is really focused on the work, that is one element of the husband's feeling comfortable with us. And, you know, the thing is, let's say there's a Rotary fellowship, all of us are hanging around with the guys, and then everyone goes home at the end of the day, and then there's a discussion happening, right, in the family. So the comments that the male Rotarian makes about the female Rotarians when he goes back, when he's interacting with his wife and sharing with her some ideas that you gave, or what you were talking about, that you were, when you were standing shoulder to shoulder with him, maybe both of you had a drink in your hands, but he's telling her what you all were talking about, and what you all were talking about was some project or some Rotary ideas, or sharing something about profession. And, you know, I think this whole communication can help with the husbands, but also one very important thing, Sudha, is, you know, in the corporate world also, however close you are to your boss, you also have to be friendly with his wife. Okay. So it's a good strategy. It works for me. The strategy is that, okay, we work along with men, but we also take cognizance, especially of our close colleagues and close Rotarians in our club, to also be friendly with the wives and to touch base with them. Maybe it's not fair. Maybe we have to do double the work.
Correct. Yeah, that's what. I mean, that's the point. I mean, you have to overwork at every stage. You have to make everyone, and it beats me because I feel you are also a woman. Why doesn't a woman understand a woman? Woman, the role switches, you know, as Sakhis, as women. I mean, if I would have a woman, if my husband would be in a role and there would be a woman who would be shoulder to shoulder, I would be standing next to her saying, you know, because that's a different aspect of a woman that a friend or a colleague brings in, which a wife doesn't bring in. So I guess it's just
I think those of us who are more accomplished, those of us who are more successful, we have to be more compassionate to those other Sakhis who are not, perhaps who haven't had the exposure or the opportunity to reach where we have. And if you are compassionate towards them, then the whole relationship changes.
Yes.
That's a good point.
Yeah, very
That's a
well
good-
said.
That's a very different way of looking. Very nice.
Correct.
Like,
Yeah, Neha?
Yes, yes. Yeah. Hello, Vinita ji. Hello. Yeah, I'm Neha Nimbalkar. I'm a chief coordinator for the Smile Year, that is 21-22. Yeah, my question is, very conveniently, the male members say that I think you won't be available for the party, and so they don't invite us for the after meeting fellowship. So I think it is very convenient for them to say like this. And the another point is some decisions are made over there only in that party. So how to handle this situation?
Okay, firstly, do you want to be invited to that party?
Yes, I can go.
So, most of the time,
yes,
in my view, okay, see, I'm a marketing professional. So my whole approach always is to try to understand what is the other person thinking. Training is like that. So if you're not being invited to the fellowship, what are they thinking? Why are they not inviting you, right? Is it because they think that you will carry back what was being discussed to other ladies, to their wives? Is it because they think you won't drink? Is it because you think they think you will judge them for drinking or for what they talk? See, there has to be some reason why they don't. If you behave with them like you're a buddy, there's no reason why you should be excluded. And the second thing that you are saying about decisions being taken, Neha, you can put your foot down. Every club has a constitution. There are no decisions that can be taken without being passed properly as per the bylaws of the club. So yes, discussions might happen there. Yeah, see, the thing is, everything cannot be perfect. We are already in an imperfect situation where we are 20% of the organization. So if we were 50-50, the situation would be different.
Yes.
So we have to try, we have to be accepting that there are some negatives, that there are some disadvantageous aspects, and how do we work nicely from the, nicely and maneuver ourselves in to make it happen for us.
Yes.
Sakhis, who are the kings? There are hundreds and hundreds of lady Rotarians who have not even acknowledged this kind of thing. They are just sitting there and just paying a subscription, and if they are allowed to participate, they do it, and if they are not allowed, they don't do it, and they think that is the
Yes.
Whereas it is you, all of you Sakhis, who with your behavior, with your coming up, with your being determined to be there. Next time they don't invite you for the fellowship, who is the host? Ask him. Say, I want to come. Malaya, I'll say it. All of you. I didn't mean that.
Yeah, I'm very sorry. I'm inspired. Yeah.
Otherwise,
Vinita ji-
better off
yeah.
Neha, keep a party and don't invite him. तुम्हाला बोलवलं नाही, त्यांना कोण invite you?
अरे नाही, सुधा. I'm talking about district. I said I'm a chief coordinator over there. तर मग जेव्हा नंतर तिकडे ती लोक भेटतात ना, तर तिकडे त्यांचे काही बोलणी होतात, मग ते आपल्याला कसं तेव्हा समजत नाही ना काय बोलले ते. विनीत हा, ते मला म्हणायचं आहे. आय एम टॉकिंग अबाउट डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल.
आता मैं चार साथी कॉफी
Vinita ji,
Yes, still the recording is going on.
चल कॉफी करो.
No problem, Radhika. Vinita ji
mute all, please. Mute all, and then speak.
Okay, bye, girls. It was very wonderful session. Thanks, Sarah. Even I am also a part of the VRI group, Women in Rotary group, and I am the past AG in 1819. This year I am a district secretary for Interact. Thank you. Good to see you all.
Thank you, Gauri, for joining. Thank you so much.
We'll keep in touch. Thank you. Bye, Vinita. Bye. Okay.
Thank you, Vinita ji. You were very inspiring, and all the points that you have given in, I have just lapped it all up and written it all down, and they're very practical. You were very practical, and in day-to-day life, what happens is exactly what you explained. In fact, my father-in-law was very much in Rotary, but my husband is not a Rotarian. And I was praying to God that I should get into Rotary. And we have started a Rotary, all-women Rotary Club, Hubli Central. And I'm the vice president now. We are doing great work and good work. I will definitely invite all the Sakhis, beautiful Sakhis here sometimes to Hubli, and we will have a good program. We are very near and close to Goa, so we can plan now.
Yeah.
Sure,
I
we all
initiated
will
that
join.
club.
Yeah,
I initiated that
initiated.
Hubli
Gauri
Central Club
and-
when
yeah,
I was
Gauri
Women
is
in
a
Rotary
trainer.
District Secretary.
Yeah, and Taraji Wali is a mentor, and we are doing really well. And I'm so much inspired by all you Sakhis. We are definitely going to incorporate all the points. Thank you so much, and all the best to all of you.
Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for
Thank
joining.
you, thank you, thank you. In fact, my Mamaji is he was a past president twice of Bombay Midtown 3140, Mr. R.P. Anand
Oh,
of Na Cinema. Yeah,
okay.
he was 85 and second time he became the president.
Baba.
He was asked to become the president. So I'm inspired by all, the senior members of our family for social service and humanity to mankind. So thank
Great,
you.
great.
Love
Thank
you
you.
all. Love you all.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And Vinita ji, definitely I'm going to invite you once to Hubli. Definitely. At least on Zoom, and all of you too. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Thank you so much.
Should we call it a day?
Yes.
Yes.
Anything else or
Vinita ji, it was great indeed. Very nice experience from the corporate world and Rotary world.
Thanks, Manisha.
So if there are no more questions, I think we can call it a day.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Thanks a ton, Vinita ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank
Bye,
you.
bye, bye.
Bye. See you.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye.